All right, I'm gonna start this stream now because this is so funny. Ah, some people just can't win. It seems. Is that just another copy and paste of that instead of me making a debug squad? I am so freaking smart. That's a lie. I'm calling myself an idiot there. Alright.
We are moving now.
Oh, I forgot to change the renegade voice. Oh well, that's fine.
More to kill. Give me more. None shall stand against us. Yes. Yes. We are moving now.
That's fine.
I follow.
Hindsight, I should have garrisoned that, but at the same time, that would have caused issues for the other things when I'll garrison this. Some of the natural positions here. And they've got their drones up. I have like 2 or 3 minutes before I need to actually go out and brief them. No, we're not going to garrison it with a Bane Blade. It's right next to their spawn. I don't think that's the smartest of ideas. I know, I'm a coward. You can call me that. I don't really give a shit. Nah, so they wanted me to spawn something, and I can't. And it turns out a mod update broke all their configs on the spawn roster, so I can't even spawn them if I wanted to. So I'm just like, damn. That's funny. Does anyone know the name of the Tau infantry that are humans and they're just kind of like the auxiliary? It's like Gouda or Godara. It's like G-U-A something something. If anyone remembers the name of that on the top of their head, can you let me know? Because I don't. It's been a funny funny past few days. Let's go with that. In terms of like what I've had to mission dev and whatnot, and then just running into other little funny issues. Oh, I have a sword. That's cute. Let me put that away. I'm gonna get freaking assassinated at the end of this mission, like always, though, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Ah, it's GUE. Thank you. All right. Well, let's walk in.
Oh, that's too tough.
Make sure you just got the name them actually.
All right, you guys ready for your super special brief?
Yes.
Let's trade intel. First off, what radio net do I need to be on again? 50 or 60?
60.
6-0.
Damn it, I got it wrong this time. Oh well. All right. I'm on 6-0. So, here is your mission today. We are going to now get into some of the nitty-gritty of how dynamic this campaign is. So, we are next to a Tau position that we captured last time. We are going to be doing 2 objectives here. The first is constructing a fob at the area marked. I will then do my best to one-to-one recreate it in the next mission file. But your main objective, on top of that, is to locate and capture 3 listening posts. Listening posts, I had that spawned a little earlier. I think it got deleted to make this position, but it's got the little communication thing on top. It has a little bit of a custom interior. The local renegade force that controls this planet that is resisting us have 3 in the red box location, and the more you capture, the more intel we get for the next mission we are going to do. So you at least get 1. We continue down the branch I have going. Bless you. For every position you get, that gives you a bit of an intel bonus for the next campaign mission. I hope you get all 3, because if not, it's going to be a little harder to do the next mission, but this just means when you find those spots with your drones or whatever using the scouts, don't crater the hell out of it with Artie, because you might blow it up, and then, well, we can't get the intel that we need. There are additional military bases in that AO. You're free to clear them as you want. It means that there will be less pressure going to the FOB if you decide to go and construct it now. So, 2 ways you can do this mission. You can either go through the red zone, clean it out, and then construct your FOB, and then deal with small amounts of QRF coming around, or you can do a force split, have some guys go and move out to construct the FOB with some people defending them, and then take pressure from the red zone as well as the blacked out zone, well, excuse me, while the other half does the listening posts. I'll leave that up to you. But if you split like 3 or 4 ways and hit the objective in multiple areas and blitz me in like 45 minutes, there's not much I can do. So stretch it out for however you want to stretch it out, giggity. But you do you, is what I'm trying to say. Any questions for me?
So everything the listening posts are all in this red box, yeah?
Yes, all 3 listening posts are in that red zone.
Yeah. What I reckon we'll do then is we'll grab those first, and then we'll move to construct the fob. Because there's no point really coming back on ourselves. We'll just use time up. I think the plan's going to be then, we'll move into these buildings here, so we can get a bit of cover, guys. Then we'll...
Adam, how you do that?
Once,
How do you do that?
Daggers found the listening post, we'll move out.
Shoot me a little YouTube video that shows me how to do that.
Take it half at a time. So we'll move in this area here. Get... Don't really want to be running. 1, 2, just to dig in about here. Just while we're scouting out initially, we'll set up a little mini strong box here. Pivot around. Tanks and all that will fill in the other gaps. We'll scout up this area.
Getting a notepad out.
Sweep around like this, and then move towards the fob.
That is gonna make my life easier for later.
Any questions with that general plan? If not, then Eagle Wing, could you?
Okay. Well, that's interesting to note. Anyway, stuff back here is as follows. How many hours do I have? 30,000. And I think I knew how to do that one day, but that was years ago. First listening post is over here. I have some mortars to crew if they get close. I got some patrols going around. Got a tank line down here. Second listening post is actually right next door. I got some defensive armored assets around it as well. And then we have a base over here that's overwatching with some pretty hefty artillery guns if need be. And then we start getting into some Tau assets. Third listening post is over here. And then I have a Tau primary base that can spawn drones, and this is meant to be harassing the FOB constructed area, which is over here. I also have a bunch of bastions around it to basically add some flavor to defending that zone. If this Tau base falls, I have a secondary Tau base over here, which can also do some drone spawning. However, I've only got 2 things with it and its generator. So, a lot of good stuff to work with here. Yes, sorry, what?
Liru, I was going to ask a quick question.
Yeah.
What is the state of enemy anti-air?
Still pretty significant.
Significant. All right, no worries.
So everything you ran into last week, you're still going to run into this week.
All right, no worries.
There's also a teleporter down by the boxes that'll take you to the airbase. Yeah.
Perfect,
Right.
thank you.
If there's no further questions, go brief the tips.
All right.
Which observation should you mean?
Our Tau assets from Dawn of War 1. Here's what I will say about that. There may or may not be hidden mods on the workshop that may or may not have assets, that may or may not be from certain games, that may or may not give us the ability to have some really cool stuff. Alright? I am not a part of that system. I am literally just here as a mission maker. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Okay, I'm not wording it this way because I totally do or don't know anything. It's just, yeah, you know, don't worry about it. That's all I'm gonna say. Just don't worry about it. You know, just don't worry about it.
I follow.
Don't worry about it. Hydrate, you got it. Look, Adamek, I'm just here to make missions. Anything that'll help me make missions, I'm happy to work with. Anything that takes away from me able to make missions annoys me.
This is Dagger to...
Simple as that.
Is that what? Go ahead, Dagger.
I've spotted the first listening post. I've marked it on the map.
Solid copy.
Okay, I'm just here, and whatever happens, you know, not my circus, not my monkeys. Simple as that. Let's set our global AI skill. I think they actually have this built-in server side, so nothing I set here will actually do anything. It's one of those types of communities. So I'll set this, and I'll see if I notice any shifts, but I haven't, so I'm assuming they still have everything set, both server side and mission file side, so blip. Nothing much I can do. At least it's not yet another COD mod. What is there even to rip from the COD mods, though? It's always your monkeys. No, my monkeys would be my community. But I've been spoiling them recently with some of the op quality we've had, so, you know. I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but they should, you know. Actually, I don't know what I'm saying here. Regardless, we have a lot of op dev today. We have about 7 or 8 mission files we need to make for next week. Usually they rip off uniforms and guns. What guns are there to rip? I'm gonna be honest, like from standard like Call of Duty, there's not really anything that needs ripping because it's in RHS, and then uniform textures, it's super easy to make a uniform texture these days. Literally just get the paint scheme, take that from somewhere, and then just apply it as a texture file. But, yeah, it is what it is. At least for stuff like this, I mean, I'm going to pretend someone made it. Then again, it exists there, so that means someone did make it, right? Therefore, smile. All right, so it looks like they're going to push right up to here and hit this as the first listening post. That's going to trigger me to put QRF from both the left and the right, because we've got 2 neighboring bases that can immediately put in support. Plus, I can immediately throw drones at them from that position up there. However, they can see it from a distance, which means that is under threat of being immediately sniped. Now, we do have to be careful on where we spawn our units as well, because they do have a lot of drones. I think these are server skulls flying around. I hear it. Yeah, so they've got server skulls flying around getting recon data. So I'm going to have to spawn my stuff pretty far out and then bring it in. That should be doable, but we just have to make this last about, you know, hour 45 tops. I think we can get away with that. No, I was bringing out the Prince last night in that other 40k mission. The Prince is tired, okay? I'm just here to give a good time right now. But yeah, these garrisons, they're simple little custom jobs. I got a few turrets here and there. I got some nice fortifications around. Some armor, but it's just meant to be something small for the infantry to do. You know what bugs me the most, though? Someone want to take a guess how many hours it took to actually make all the custom areas on this mission file? You know, for things like these and blending things together. Even making, like, simple rings of barracks and whatnot and bastions. Making little custom things like this. Take a guess. How many hours it took me to make just all the custom stuff. And then, more importantly, the garrison work.
This is Hammer 1-2, we're good to go.
It's always the goddamn garrison work.
Lancer's green.
No, get back on the turret. Get on the turret!
Dagger green.
Dagger, this is Overlord message.
Bruh!
This is Dagger, go ahead.
Eagle Wing is asking if your drones can laze targets. Over.
Okay, I guess that gun's gonna be useless today, whatever.
They can, but it's difficult, but I'll give it a shot.
It took about 90 minutes to go through.
Bastion, this is Overlord message.
Actually, okay, no. Like, including the creation of this, it took about 2 hours to do all that, and then it took another, like, hour to do all the infantry placement. So about 3 hours.
Should be fairly soon. Squad leaders loading in now.
Copy that.
3 hours.
Feel free to roll out
to make
without
all
us.
this.
We'll catch up.
Which I'm gonna be honest, isn't that bad. But I will say that now add the fact that I usually make 7 to 10 mission files a week. And half of them are much more complex than this one. Like the GRA file itself, you're literally building the entire AO. Yeah. I need to stream more of it for you guys, but at the same time, it's also very... it just takes a lot to both work on a mission file and interact with you guys at the same time.
We
Because the only reason, for most people, this would take more than 3 hours. Because there's a very specific method I have of like spawning every asset down and then seeing what I can and can't do.
Hostile Chimera's northwest of the convoy.
But I've got a system in place. The average person probably wouldn't have that down. But if they do, good for them. By all means, please. Alright, I'm going to see if I can engage the aircraft here. And then I got a blue smoke system. These are fabricators for vehicles. I use them as drone creations. And why did you all just break?
We are moving now.
I want to see if I can put some harassment on that air asset. Oh, that's why, because you're the you're not the lock-on.
Lance, we've got even roughly.
Copy that.
Alright, that immediately took fire. You're an anti-air launching against the aircraft there.
Foundry, this is Overlord message.
This is Foundry, 10-4.
Smoke would have run out on these.
Foundry acknowledges repair man in group. Foundry up.
One of their drones just got shot down. Now we get to the really fun, complicated micro bits.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, I don't know why the mounted weapons are being so special, but at this point, I don't really have any room to do anything about it, so. At this point, I just need to waypoint my forces here and consolidate everything. See what I can do here. I think we're gonna bring a vehicle convoy from back here out. We're gonna make it Tau vehicles just to kind of make this a simple thing.
Ready for orders.
These take a second because you gotta let the drones then load on.
Solid copy.
What? You know, I've seen Tau vehicles move. I don't think they're supposed to move that way. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Did you figure it out? Okay, figured it out. Great. Awesome, guys. Yeah, that was something. Well, they're also continuing to do that. Well, I tried. Who needs vehicle QRF anyway if they're just not going to behave? Cool. Awesome. So they've got AT set up. This ran out, so I'm going to put them down again. Alright. Those drones are going to continue to be a bit of a problem for them, but not too much, unfortunately. Oh, it's shooting at their drone teams. Ha! I'll take it. That commissar is still alive. Interesting.
Send message.
What's your situation, over?
In contact, but we're
Okay,
alright.
so you have just immediately gone to defend. Oh, you just got struck by something heavy.
So copy.
And I think it did minimal damage to you, but we're just gonna cook you off because you're already kind of on dum-dum mode here. Well, his drone just got annihilated by something.
And back, this is 4-1 message. This is Dasty, send message. Need some medical assistance on my location, over. So copy, sending 1 unit.
All right, we're gonna have you run away because you know you're kind of just crewman. You're also just kind of crewman. I'm gonna remove you from play because I don't need something cooking off in the back line. All right, let's see. What can I do in terms of Tau infantry here? Let's make a fun little squad to throw at him. You look important.
Full call signs, enemy hammerhead moving in bearing 311.
Ready. Awaiting orders. Ready. Standing by. On the way. Copy that. On the way.
What was that grid of plasma I just saw spawn in? God damn.
Ready for orders. Solid copy. Copy that. On the way.
Month 2 of watching this silly goober. Love Yabby.
Look at me. Thank you for the resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. As always, all of your support is appreciated. And I extend that to everyone watching at the moment. Alright, I'm trying to think. Let's get you pre-spawned up here, because I want to be able to spawn more of you for support.
We are moving now.
Hammer 1-2, this is Overlord message.
This is Hammer 1-2, go ahead.
I follow.
Is your Chimera operational, over?
Get a platoon
Yes.
down to assist.
How clear is the area between you and the listening post, over?
What are we at? 15 minutes in and they're still on the first listening post. That's a good start.
It seems to be mostly clear, I think, yeah. We're not taking much contact.
Copy. Lancer 1-1, move toward the listening post, see if it's clear. 1-1-2, move up behind them slowly, and then try and capture the listening post and get you moving out.
1-1, roger.
Yeah, it's still very well garrisoned, but they've got a majority of it
That's the
cleared,
1-2,
so...
sorry, 1-1.
Oh, well, that...
Roger, describe that.
1-1, how's it looking on your side?
No contact.
Copy that. Just hold that position for now. Dagger, this is Overlord now.
This is Dagger, go ahead.
Have we had any joy in fighting any of the listening posts yet?
Not yet.
Copy, keep at it. I need to know where to send my team.
That just burrows into him. Oh my god, it doesn't even explode. It just goes in. Wait, how many missiles does this thing have? Oh.
Lancer to Overlord.
Go ahead.
Huh. Huh. It's a 3-shooter.
The listening outpost is clear of armor. There is just some country contacts and a very powerful manpad.
Fully copy. 1-2, you click move in.
Yeah, very angry. Gun disabled. Uh-oh. You know, it took about 40 minutes to make this position and garrison it. You know, maybe conservatively 30 minutes. And they just blitzed it
We've
in
captured
less than 30 seconds.
command thing bunker with a transmission tower. There's no like laptop with intel here. Is there supposed to be something specific or?
Last call sign, this is Highcom negative. You are simply securing the positions without destroying the building break. Tech priests on the rear line will be moved up to secure the intel and data transfers break. That's not your tech priests, it's other ones, so we need the site secure. Over.
Remember that. Hammer wants to dig in the site for now.
I'm trying to also vary the objectives for these guys, because they just did a whole, like, what, 15 mission campaign of go here and secure this, and it was a massive custom AO. So now I'm trying to vary the objectives for this campaign.
With the other Lancer to move toward that next listening post to the northeast.
Waiting.
Roger.
On the way.
But yeah, that was kind of funny. They just beat it and
you guys could help 1-2 defend their location.
in 30 seconds. Yep. Okay. If Valk was watching this, she would be having a conniption. That's why we stopped working with the Black Templars way back when. It was because we would spend literally like a combined 6 to 8 man-hours per mission, and then they would get it done in 45 minutes, and we're just like, yeah.
I follow.
But, I mean, I'm not complaining about it per se. I'm just kind of pointing out the divide of, you know, when you're a mission maker, expect to spend a lot of time on things that'll just get blitzed through. But the good thing about it is I can copy and paste this and use it in another mission going forward. So I'm still building on top of things.
Ready for orders.
Just going to double down on drone production right now till they take this out. But I know of so many other mission makers that I have worked with or interacted with throughout the years that get so burnt out of Arma 3 because of things like that, where they just, you know, they'll spend their heart and their soul making something only for it to be immediately blitzed. And I'm like, yeah,
Standing by.
you gotta make sure you're okay with that.
On the way. Roger. Solid copy. Ready for orders. Understood. Understood.
Ah, now they're splitting here. Okay.
Waiting. Roger. Solid copy.
Alright. We're going to delete some of the dead units off to the side here. Because it's getting a little framey. Mainly, I think the frame loss comes from the sheer amount of particles that are being taken from the all the vehicle wrecks.
Ready. Understood.
Looks like they're instead going for the base over here, which this is just an optional objective. There's no listening post.
Lancer 1-1 to Amber 1-2, message.
This is Hammer 1-2, go ahead.
You have infantry moving in from T, about 700 meters away.
But yeah, you
Sorry,
can see
you
all
say
the
bearing
dead
again?
out here.
For some people.
That was a mispin by error, I think.
20.
Okay, understood, thank you.
You got to keep the server somewhat clean, but at the same time, they do, they have the Narcium mod, which means they use dead bodies to create a resource that then lets them heal. So I don't want to have things on a timer, because if they get into an extended firefight, then, you know, what are they going to spawn at that point?
Waiting. Standing by. Roger. Copy that. Standing by. On the way.
I'm going to put in 3 hammerheads and then bring in more armor. I'm really going to try to overwhelm air so we can actually get some of this armor through. So the ground armor, instead of supporting the infantry pushes and spearheading, will be forced to deal with these armored pushes. Silly idea, but if they had Optre mods, I could make Spartans as the renegade super soldiers. Not as big as Space Marines, mind you, but I'm always trying to come up with creative ideas to balance things out. Oh, look at how much they fortified this roof. God damn. But yeah, they're separating out. They even got a pair of Ogrins with them for support. But we are pinning them on that base. And another thing I learned about the previous mission is how much I need to build in these AOs to maintain pacing. I don't really care about the unit count and the kill counts here.
Hammer 1-2, this is over.
All I need to maintain is the pacing.
This is Hammer 1-2, go ahead.
So if we can stall them out for that 1 hour, 45 to 2 hours, that's all I need.
Your listening post, are you able to do that?
Sure, I haven't seen anything apart from our tech priests yet, though.
Overlord, this is Highcom. Can I ask an interrogative break? If you're incurring that I'm going to bring those tech priests I mentioned up now, that's not the case. This is literally just secure the areas and push the enemy back, and then we'll do that in the interim between operations this week and next week. Over.
All right.
My bad for not clarifying. Over.
Dagger, this is Overlord message.
Solid copy.
This is Dagger, go ahead.
Alright.
Any idea where the last one is yet? Over.
We are
Oh, I try to put my heart and soul out in every mission file.
Into that. Hammer 1-2.
I just know that that can be very difficult for some. That's all.
Hammer 1-2, go ahead.
Are there any contacts in your area?
Extreme range to our north, we're sniping at the tower, they're trying to push up.
Copy. Once you've fought off that counterattack, then I want you to start moving east along the road, toward the area.
On the way.
East, okay, yeah.
Do 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 do
Standing by.
do 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 do. We're gonna start boxing them in.
Awaiting orders.
Well, so we spotted enemy Lehman north.
Waiting orders. Ready.
So they keep flying super far. I need to start having more and more back
Spots into the east.
areas here.
On the way.
But we need to start challenging them on the air front as well. We'll play that by ear. Alright.
Ready for one.
Good old gun drone. Nothing beats that.
Lance Bastion method.
Waiting. Awaiting orders.
This is
Awaiting orders.
Dagger to Overlord.
Devil, go ahead.
We have spotted the third listening post called Listening Post C.
Alright, so I have listening post C. Yeah, so they misid'd this as a listening post.
Yes,
It's not.
we've got 2 Lehman Russes on us, north of our position.
Alright, Lehman Russ has made it through their air defense network and is they're currently working on boxing them in. Good. Gives us more stall time. Every time I hear that noise, by the way, that thunk, that's one of my anti-air assets engaging
1-2
them,
moving as well.
which is good.
Ready.
Yeah, so the sheer amount of anti-air or air assets that they have going in the AO is causing some of my infantry to now stall. Oh, but we can't expect the Tau to do all the work. So they hit something in here that caused damage to some of the infantry inside of those vehicles. That's cheeky. I also like to use bases as spawn points. Woo! What are we at? 36 minutes. They're starting to hit the other spawn point here, which is fine. I still have the rear one. Frames are being a little difficult at the moment, but we can endure. And I'll start switching drone types to vehicle chain guns in another...
Start moving toward the
half an hour, we'll see.
The Lancer that was with you, can you give them support?
Yeah, I had some heavy bolters here to cover that, but they're also acting as AAA.
Ah, okay, never mind.
Yeah, let's do post C. Sorry, I haven't updated the map. I was being shot at. Get as close as you can without tank support 1-2, but if you get significant resistance, then keep yourself safe.
Understood.
Send some support out there, get a few Lehmans in.
Foundry to Overlord.
Go ahead, Foundry.
Foundry is currently just making ourselves home in the previous listing post.
Copy that.
I've learned with these guys, usually I don't metagame and listen to their comms and then use that to justify decisions I make from the Zeus interface, but when you have groups of players that move very quickly, that's the only way I can keep up with them, is to basically just react to whatever they do, especially on larger AOs like these. How did it spawn the squad? Never mind.
Roger.
So we just essentially have to keep things very fast-paced, and I just have to have the enemy ready for him. All dolled up and pretty. But until they hit the spawn points here, I can keep being evil.
Copy that.
Full call signs. We spotted 4 times leaving Russ north.
Ready for
Oh, that is not the copy-paste I want.
Standing by. Ready. Solid. Copy.
I've also not really liked using Tau ground vehicles or Tau mechs a lot because their pathing... One of two things happens. Either their pathing falls the hell apart, or they just immediately get annihilated. But again, it does distract air. It does keep air off my back. That's why I like to keep it up. But, ooh. They do get blown away quite quickly. And see, I have a freaking... I have a 6-man team that's already pushed up to this position. And everything right now is slowed down because of air, so I can't rush infantry over. So I'm just going to dedicate everything I got to go over there and say hello.
On the way. Standing by. Understood.
Now, is this a lot to send for like 3 dudes? Absolutely. But if they just send like 5 dudes onto one position, they have my full attention. Send more men. That's all they gotta do, send more men.
Waiting. Ready.
I'm gonna send a bunch of air defense in here, though. Because at that point, it's needed.
Understood.
New to Mill Sims, don't know which one to buy. Looking for a better PvP experience. I'm gonna be honest with you. Arma's okay for PvP. There's certainly a few communities for it. But if you're looking at multiple games and you want Milsim, I would say Squad would be a better place to look. Like, if you're, especially if you're newer to it, because Arma 3 PvP Milsims right now, or, you know, Reforger might also not be a bad place to look. But I'd say Squad would be a little more on the casual side, especially if you're looking for specifically PvP, because that's what Squad is tailored for, compared to something like Arma, where you'll have a mix of PvE and PvP for Milsim. But that would be my 2 cents, Dev. People can get very into it for Arma 3 in terms of the Milsim or whatnot, but that means a lot of sitting around, which is what Milsim actually is compared to the focus on combat. But if you want something like really scenario focused, Squad might actually be a better choice. And this is coming from someone that, again, I barely, if at all, play Squad, but I know they've got a better PvP focus for their Milsim. Whereas Arma 3, yes, also has a good PvP focus, but Milsim has some connotations, and they blew up my drone spawners. Shit.
This is someone.
How are you guys
Do I still have the other one?
We have a massacre situation down.
I do, but not for long.
We were down. The outpost is mostly clear, but we still have some stragglers in here.
Copy that.
Also, Wolves, how you doing? Yep, it's a mix of Tau and a renegade force that sympathizes with the Tau right now.
Understood.
This is Dagger to Overlord.
This is Overlord.
But like, it's because another thing I see people when they're getting into Milsim for the first time
Is to the west.
is they don't really understand like all the implications that Milsim are, because most people think it's just, okay, you want to basically play military-based scenarios where, you know, you're like a representation of the U.S. Army and you're doing something with the Taliban, blah, 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 and, you know, a map that looks like this. But no, it gets a lot more intricate, to the point, like, it's overly intricate and, in my opinion, boring as shit. But, again, everyone has a different set of what they like and what they don't like. Do we have VE-88s? 1 second. They're going to get immediately schwacked by air. I forgot 8 is also my backup LR. I need to not speak when I use that button. Actually, I think we just deleted 2 of those because they just annihilated 2 of those. So, you know. But yeah, Dev, I would look up, like on YouTube or Reddit or Google, Squad PvP communities and give that a try. Because Squad has some sandbox elements that allow it to be very moddable and whatnot, but not as intricately as Arma 3. But I found in my own research that that means it's more fun to play. There's going to be less of you actually, like, you know, just sitting around doing nothing, and more so just a lot of, you know, actually shooting shit. There will still be down moments, though, but not as bad as Arma 3.
I follow. Now.
That's not what I wanted to spawn. Yeah, I want to put... I've got 2 different clipboards. One is the regular clipboard, which is Control-C, Control-V. That is for spawning base game units that you can just pull out of here. this interface, and then the deep copy clipboard, which actually copies their kits, because I do have some custom kits in the corner that I am keeping on my clipboard as well. So that's a control shift feed. These are all custom units there. Trying to send them in. And then my normal clipboard, which are the Tau units, because I don't need to touch up their kits because there's not a lot of variation for them.
Solid copy.
Do we just send them in? I need to do some body cleanup here because the frames are starting to die. And okay.
Wait. On the way.
Lancer to Bastion message.
Still have that as a spawner.
Bastion's in message.
Lancer 1-2 as one of the crewmen in critical condition and they might need medical help.
So copy, will close by.
No, we actually hit one of their air assets. Haha. And then I've got all this stuff just pulling away, so I'm going to remove it from play because they're in the auto retreat mode, probably from the sheer amount of air assets. Same with these guys. I don't know where they're going, though, so I'm just going to remove them from play. But yeah, I'm happy to point anyone in the right direction of where they want to go for XYZ. I'm going to be honest with you. Your safest bet is to find a YouTuber you like and join their community. Could be me, could be Jester, could be, I mean, hell, I'm anyone. Serenzic, Remy, Drewski. I don't even know if Drewski runs an Arma 3 community anymore, but you know, stuff like that. It's just Tau have deployed, yeah, right? Okay, we can go with that. The Tau have deployed jammers, it's all good. Let me guess, you guys are... Oh. No, they're just back here. Maybe they shot down that air asset. This thing's in low power mode because the generator's down, but it still has a little bit of power to work with, I promise. Haha, smile. I think I can remove all the dead people from this base, too. They're on careless because they're drones. Drones have a different set of scripts than normal units, so they're going to be set on careless by default because they don't want them running the normal scripts. They want them running the custom ones. So, not much I can do if they want to be silly, because they're also going into the same things that they see air assets, so they're aggroing on the air assets from range. What are we at? 40 minutes, and we're about halfway done with the objectives. Yeah, that's about on par for where we need to be.
Understood. On the way.
Send in more bluefish people, call it a day.
Ready for orders. Copy that.
Drewski just does Reforger.
Understood.
Well, again, Reforger isn't a bad place to look, too.
Message.
Because Reforger's modding community right now is more infantile compared to 3, so that would also be a decent game to look at for Milsims. Like, I know Jester814 went there, but again, like, if you're looking for a PvP focus on Milsims, that's what really divides it, which is why I would say Reforger isn't as good as a choice. But, you know, Squad, which is a game made specifically for PvP, would probably be a better choice.
Green and ready to go.
Copy. See if you can take out that drone base to your northwest, over.
It's down. Okay.
Roger.
I think I'll bring in the drone swarm every, like, 15 or so minutes for funsies.
Do you mean 1-1?
Drones do have crew.
Is that not what I said?
But they're not dismountable, so if I were to, like, spawn this...
1-1. No, 1-2.
So, if I hit this key, this is a scripted unit, but you see how it's still red? So this means it still does have an AI capability on it that's controlling some of its sub-functions.
Copy. I'm going to scramble you some air cover as well, because you're getting pretty close to the enemy line.
So I'd say that tank just, like, blitzed it across right there. That was kind of funny. They're still bombing the shit out of everything down there, which is kind of cute. But yeah. Just my 2 cents. We have a downed aircraft over here. Oh, well, he landed, so I think he's okay. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time for my, is that the destroyed Valk? I just want to make sure. Yeah, Pound Name, okay. Because if any of their aircraft go down and explode, they'll respawn. So I'm gonna det this one just so it respawns back at base. I don't think we have Mantas. I can check, but I'm like 95. Yeah, we don't. It'd be funny, though. There's some custom Tau assets as custom compositions I'm working on spawning. Not spawning, but creating. And we'll get there. We'll get there. But I don't always like to use all my really fancy stuff at the beginning of a campaign.
This is Ogren's Overlord.
Montas up.
Go ahead, big guys. Our car blew up.
Our car blew up.
Could you get them a replacement, please?
I have some other terrifying assets in mind as well, don't get me wrong. But again, we'll get there when we get there. Setting them to rockets and bombs. Because the Hellstrike usually insta-down the vehicles, and I'd prefer something more cinematic like a rocket or bomb strike. More terrifying, you know? So all these bloodstains represent units that they've extracted Narcium from, which again is one of the resources they can gain. That got deaded. Yeah, they've blown away some big chunks of the base, including the landing pad that was right here. That's pretty funny.
This is Foundry to last call sign that required something open.
This is Foundry, never mind. This is Bastion, never mind. Got help from Wyvern.
Foundry acknowledges that I believe somebody needed a vehicle, but I could be wrong.
Bro just top-downed me with something. What the hell? That's funny.
Overlord, this is Bastion message.
Go ahead, Bastion.
Is there any place you desperately want us to follow? Are we good to go to the squad of our choosing?
You're good to choose.
Yeah, now he's moving
I'd say
quickly.
Stay near 1-2 for now. 1-1 should be on the move shortly. Hammer 1-1, this is Overlord message.
Same message.
I'll leave that last magazine.
Same message.
1-1, have you cleared out that base yet?
Yeah, so the drones are just
Yes,
getting stalled
if you
out by
mean by
Bathing.
kill or do
Let's see.
Yep. Is that drone... Does it have a drone spawner at all?
Is that like a kind of flat, city-shaped building with like blue, gold?
Yeah, I think so. If it's anything that looks like it could spawn drones or anything, just blow it up if you can. Then yourselves and the Lancer with you move southwest toward that last listening post.
This is Foundry to Overlord. That building has been destroyed. The building they're next to is not the drone spotter.
1-1, can you shoot the shit out of that city building? That's the 1-1 that is.
Shoot the shit out of the titty spawner. Got it. Okay. he's moving too fast.
This is Dagger to 1-1. I've already handled it.
Yeah, we're at about 500 infantry kills
Dagger,
at the moment.
This is Overlord message.
68 air kills, which
This is
are
Dagger, go
mostly, if not all,
Can you
drones.
tell me how
So
many hostiles estimated are between Hammer 1-2's location and the market drone complex to their northeast? Over.
oh, that vehicle is still. That's fine.
Stand by.
Give me the burst. No, I don't think I have any drone, or excuse me, any Tau air assets at all. Like, that's what I'm working on right now for custom compositions.
Skullbreakers, this is Overlord message.
So they're just gonna be flying with a bunch of drones attached to it.
Be advised, I've just been told that Eagle Wing is shortly going to be lifting you a new Vic.
Oh, we have a few contacts at the old listening post, but we should be fine.
Yeah, so they're force splitting here, which is fine. We're gonna double down on something though. I want some executioners too. Basically giant plasma cannons.
This is Dagger to Overlord.
This is Overlord, go ahead, Dagger.
We met for intel on the tunnel complex. It's nothing and the exact location. That's it.
Let me 1 second, let me get somewhere to be quieter. Say again, sorry, Dagger.
Try to layer a bunch of infantry around the Tau base here to cover it. We're at the 50-minute mark.
We have marked a few things, but we have
if they're
not
separating
marked
like
the
this, it's going to make it a lot harder for me to
Also,
make this get to the hour 45, because this is the last area here.
Copy, it is possible there's a lot of hostile drones in the area.
Hello, Lancer 1-1. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, the tank is not.
We want to get that infantry squad back on my deep copy, clipboard. Send those units back in for harassment, and then take care of more stuff that's spawning around here. Again, just trying to balance the frames here. Hey Valk, how you doing?
Lancer 1-2, as soon as you're able, could you start moving onto that Tau complex to the northeast of your location?
Roger, roger.
It's funny.
Let me mount my guys up.
Go ahead.
1-1 crossing distance on our location as we have a massacre situation. Body is down and we have enemy counterattack from our west.
Do that.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to track a missile if he's going that fast.
Bastion, this is Overlord message.
Those battle suits aren't going to work too well either. Remove that from play because it should have respawned by now. Yeah, Rev, you're just playing logistics back here. Are you good, Dream?
Lancer 1 to Bear 1-1. Careful, there is still a Lehman
Alcoholically entranced. Okay, that's certainly one way to put it.
I'm one to hold the rail cannon.
Understood.
It's okay, buddy. I'm sure you'll be okay. Maybe. This is for the 31st Steel Legion. I don't think you missed it, because I'm not sure you're a part of them.
Boundary 2 Skullbreakers.
We're about halfway through. Well, a little less than halfway through. But in terms of what they've completed...
And Bastion en route, as soon as we can.
Overlord, this is Bastion B1.
We're definitely
There is
over
an
halfway
enemy
through.
vehicle on our route. Be careful when driving around it.
Yeah, we are engaging it.
That thing is adorable.
Boundary 2 Skullbreakers.
That thing is actually adorable. Well, this is the first time I've seen them actually get properly punished for a force split, so I'm happy. Yeah, that looked like a killdozer. I don't know why, but it was pretty beautiful. Look at me, thank you for yeah. Oh my gosh, English. Look at me. Thank you for giving Dream a sub. Hope you both keep enjoying the ups. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Oh, it just... okay. Alright, it did nothing. It did nothing.
Solid copy.
New favorite shatter. It's okay, the drones are on their way. They'll get here eventually. I promise. And then what, this squad is meanwhile pinned down over here.
Lancer 1 to Overlord message.
Go ahead.
Here at the Outpost D, there are massive armor forces. We need air support because there is only me and I'm down.
Yeah, we're split across 3 different fronts right here, so... You know... And here come the attack drones.
As quick as they can.
So we're getting some stall here. No, so if you notice, there's a group here, there's a group there, and there's a group there. So they've force split 3 ways right now. So I'm not gonna balance for that though, because then they're gonna get this op done in 20 minutes, and then what was the point in me spending, 3 hours working on this? Dream seems very trashed. Like, Dream, how much what did you drink specifically, and how much did you have to drink? Truthfully, I just want to know. Various items of alcoholic integrity. Okay, what? Name some of the cocktails or alcoholic beverages you partook in. No, if he drank WD-40, he wouldn't be alive to talk right now. I thought a rail rifle was AT. I guess I was wrong. Unless he's a clanker. I don't think Dream is a clanker.
Lancer 1-1, this is Overlord message.
This is 1-1, send it.
Is that enemy armor still over there, to your northwest?
I see most of them are down.
Copy that. Bastion, this is Overlord message.
This is Bastion, send message.
1-1 fully functioning again now.
Unknown, because we are currently like zigzagging back and forth between multiple casualties.
Copy that.
This is
Castro getting reinserted. That's my squad is unknown.
Copy that.
I don't know if 3 of the drones crashed or got engaged outside of the AO, but... Ah, they're just burning all that's out of it. Oh my god, what did you do to that fish? Dream, I think you might be cooked, alright? There's wasted and there's cooked, and Dream, you seem a bit cooked. Just a little bit cooked. You no longer... That's good. That's the first step. You have posa. I think you mean pizza, but okay. Okay, good. Great. At least stay hydrated. I don't know what they're pathing, but at this point, not my circus, not my monkeys. Yeah, anything that's outright running away from the AO, we're just going to remove from play at this point because it doesn't really matter.
Hammer 1-2, this is Overlord message.
This is Hammer 1-2, go ahead.
How are you guys getting on? Over.
We've secured a foothold and we are clearing out this Tau outpost, quote unquote.
Copy that.
Found you to Lancer 1-2.
Go for Lancer 1-2.
Lancer 1-2, that A position marked to your west is,
Called the
I believe it is
yeah.
a duck bush cannon drone. No, it's still active, moving, trying to get unstuck.
I don't know if we'll take care of it.
this stuff's taking its sweet-ass time to deploy, but I guess that makes sense because I'm starting to run out of forces, quote-unquote.
All call signs. Eagling is spotted. Enemy tanks approaching northwest.
Lancer to Icon message.
Go for ICOM.
Could I receive another Armageddon Partner Limaras Punisher, because the one I got bugged in the last engagement?
Can you pin your location so I can make that work? Over. Needle in the haystack. And you're looking for a Lehman Russ Punisher Armageddon, correct?
Affirmative.
You know what? It's simple. Because I don't think I have that on the spawn roster, because I didn't have a...
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's not on the spawn roster. So it's like, I don't fucking know at that point. Man. Oh boy. Hey, and how you doing? No, wait, no, that's the normal one. This is the... That is not what I wanted to do. Okay. Alright, what do you guys think from here? How should we expand on this one? Because I'm kinda out of ideas. I can't push infantry on him because I don't have any cover to do so, and all the armor I send up immediately gets schwacked. Big bomb. I don't have any big bombs.
Boundary, Lance 1-2 message. IA position destroyed.
This Foundry acknowledges.
Big laser. Where do I find big laser? No, that's later in the campaign. This is only mission 2. That's something that'll happen at like mission 4 or 5 maybe. They just... What are you even aiming at? Y'all, what are y'all doing? Y'all are just getting stuck. I wish we had a big lizard. That'd be pretty funny. Alright, I have an idea, alright? It's revolutionary, I promise. What if we go to a base over here and we spawn... Wait for it. Wait for it. Sniper drones.
Bastion, Lancer 1-2.
With...
Bastion, send message.
Could I get a health check on Lancer 1-1, please?
I'm fine. It's just we're too far for short range, I guess.
Acknowledged. Lancer 1-1, check your 6-3.
Yeah. That's all I got. Literally, like, everything else I'll spawn in will either get engaged by air from range, or I don't even know at this point. Damn, multiple of you hitting me with a lizard, except one of you guys a freaking raccoon in the middle. .808 in terms of infantry kills, and we are at 408, which means we still have about a 52-minute maximum for the scenario.
Hammer 1-2.
Was that for Hammer 1-2?
You have enemy contact coming from your east and also from your northeast as well.
Understood, thank you.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything even to make custom comps out of.
There is a tank coming in direct north from us.
Oh, I'm a goober. I completely forgot about the turrets. Oh, I hit the unit cap. Oh my god, stop it. Yes. That just changed textures. Wait a minute. That building might explode. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This just got a little more interesting.
HiCom, this is Overlord message.
This is HiCom, send traffic, Overlord.
While we're building our FOB to the southeast, do we need to leave forces here to secure the areas we've taken? Over.
Negative. Friendly forces will come in and secure the break. 3 listening posts while you move over to secure the FOB break. Out of character, the friendly forces will not be spawned to preserve frames. Over.
Copy. HiCom, is the area sufficiently clear for us to move to construct the FOB, or do we still need to check it out a bit more? Over.
This is HiCom. Based off of what we've seen, it appears the enemy forces are focusing on the final Tau base, which is being assaulted by U-Break, towards the east. Everything west of that position should be relatively secured, with the exception of the enemy using routes to assaults areas around the FOB construction position and that Tau base. Over.
Solid copy. We're going to start moving our forces toward east, then move on the FOB construction site.
Break. Any medical, mass casualties, Hammer 1-2's position.
Did the building explode? It exploded! I had a feeling that might happen.
Okay, all call signs that are currently operating in the west start moving toward Hammer 1-2's location.
Chosen, thanks to a 24-month resub. That gets you a silver Lance Corporal badge. Thank you for your continued support. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. You've got 1 survivor. So yeah, that group got mass cas, so they sent everything over to assist them. Now this group is mass cas, so they're going to send everything over here to support them.
This is Dagger to Overlord.
Go ahead.
I believe Hammer 1-2 is quite literally being overrun. If not, they're just very surrounded.
Jagged Sebastian, we are responding to that Vasquez at the moment as well.
I need a towel.
Foundry to Overlord.
Overlord?
Wyvern's asking for you on JTAC without airlifting Bastion over there.
Alright. Towel wives for you both.
Look at him, he's getting stuck on a wall.
Why? Why must you hate me? What? Stop going off of that. I give up.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Alright, that guy, I don't know what his problem was, but... Okay, I guess I'm gonna push you from my front. We're just gonna focus this way. Good enough. Alright, let's see who else we can recruit. Do-da-do-do-do. So, how do you feel about space communism?
Communists are cringe.
Yep, imperialists are also cringe.
Yeah, but at least we have...
Wow, there's a lot of people here. Oh, fuck!
Dagger.
Yes, Foundry.
Could you give us a little bit of a tow, please?
Yep, let me have Foundry one much going around for you.
Look at that, thank you very much.
Well, that was not what I had planned, but okay. I didn't realize he was still alive. Good for him. Oh, Zemio found the ground, and I literally don't have any air defense, so I don't know how he found the ground, but he did. Good for him. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, these might be out of ammo. Which means I do the evil thing for the greater good.
This is Foundry to Overlord. There seems to be a swarm of drones just over the position, as well as infantry around the outskirts of the position.
Copy, let's engage those drones on the way there, then we'll secure the area.
Oh no, most of them are dying. Oh, they arrived too late. That's a shame. I mean, if these things are down, I might as well just pull them away, because at that point, rip the Okrins. Oh no. We can always try crashing into the vehicles, but not sure how well that would do. Is that the Centaur blowing up again? I don't even know what this time. Truly a mystery. Alright, we're cleaning up more of the AO here at this point.
Hello Bastion, this is 1-1 message. No, hello Foundry, this is 1-1 message.
This is Foundry, 7-4.
Need to rearm
Say those guys routed. These guys are definitely routing.
Roger that. Foundry will head your way once you start clearing that compound.
Roger.
Alright. Definitely better on the frames now. Yeah, by force if necessary. Exactly. Our car liked a rock, so combine us with a rock and instantly zoinked our dingus. That's a sentence. That is, in fact, a sentence. Yeah. I don't know if I like that sentence, but yeah, zoink their dingus. Okay. Hold on. Alright, cool. It could be wolves, or it could just be someone incredibly autistic. You never know. You never know. Alright, what else do I got here? Battle suits are just gonna get caught out in the open. Best bet is to deploy some of those, let them do the twirl, calculate the AI pathing. And then in theory, it should be okay. What are we at, 420 right now? Alright, so that gives us... They're gonna heal that mass cas, come over here, start building that fob. No, in theory we should be good. They're bringing the Ogrins in. Yeah, mortars are tearing apart any QRF I bring in from that angle. Okay, that's over there now. I've got this Tau position relatively secured. I mean, it's... Yeah, more or less GG. They just got to get in here, start building this. There's still a bunch to clear around it. I mean... Yeah. I can set up an armored push over here. No. I'm thinking about their pathing. He's all the way out here right now, though, so there's not... Both of the air assets are out of here now. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to put armored support on this side, though, because the river's going to stop any pathing. Okay, maybe from over here. Hold on.
Dagger, this is Overlord message.
This is Dagger, go ahead.
How many hostiles do we still have in the area? Over.
That'll work. Look at the dead.
This is Dagger to Overlord. We don't seem to detect anything.
Solid copy. All call signs. Get yourselves recovered, mended up, and mounted up, and repaired if you need it. We're going to start moving toward this top location.
This is Scratch that, Overlord. I'm detecting vehicles coming from the northern MSR.
Some of the drones
that.
do have shield generators, yes.
Also, thanks, scratch that last order. Get ready to defend the area as soon as they can get
I love the single melter gun and bring it off.
Alright. Something shot him down. Might have been the burst autocannon's actually getting a good burst on him. Hard to say. Maybe the turret's got a good shot. Sorry, Riptide. Yeah, it's a suit, and I've already equated that to drones in my head, though, from what I showed you earlier, so sorry about that.
Are all those vehicles taken out, over?
They are not moving, so gotta assume that they are taken out.
So copy.
You want me to sneak one in? There. Shh. Snuck in, alright? Both of my clipboards aren't showing what I want right now. You know, actually, no. GUE. That's DUE, Liru.
Hello, Lancer 1-2. Enemy vehicle movement.
Ah, yes, construction workers. Let's deploy those. Forgot I copied them all. It's for the greater good, right? Haha. Anyway. All right. $131 air asset kills because of all the drone spam. Love you too, Wolves. Thank you for all the work you do for me, broski. Means a lot. They've built all these forts around. It's because a lot of the vehicles, yeah, I had 4 coming down, but I have, you know, a big chunk over here.
We'll mount up and start heading toward the fob location.
This is Skullbreaker's Overlord. You still don't have our car. It blew up again.
Not the car!
Would you like a lift with us, or would you like to reinsert that vehicle?
I think it'll probably be easier to go with you.
Copy. Grey Chimera, Petnera Bay, slightly to the northwest. On our marker.
Well, the turrets are trying to hit him. But trying and actually hitting seem to be 2 separate things here. Though, with all of that, I mean, we're at the hour 30 mark, technically hour 27 mark for these guys, so think we're good because the rest of the time just going to be spent building the fob and clearing that area out. So, yeah. Anyway, after the end of this stream, first off, I'm going to pray Slanesh and get executed. We all know that's coming, haha. But then I'm going to probably take 30 minutes to do some IRL tasks, some chores. And then we'll come back and we'll stream some mission dev. Wolves, can you put a poll up for me? If you don't mind. I'll give you the options. Just give me a confirmation if you're willing to do it, though. Oh, that air asset flying right in is... Oh, ballsy. On Android? Gotcha. Do I have another mod on that can do a poll for me? I'd appreciate it if you could.
Is a lot of...
Copy that.
Righto, Spartan. Have a good one, broski. Oh, the drone finally got shot down. Oh, that's the booster! Trick shot! Well, I tried. I can. Okay, here's what I want you to ask.
Overlord.
What mission should we stream the dev for? Or basically, what mission dev do people want to see? Because I want to get this poll out to see what we should start with for later in the evening. Because we don't have Stillwater tonight. That got canceled. And I got no other planned ops, so we're going to do mission dev. So the options for what we should stream for dev are POG, POG, Fallout. So POG and Fallout. 40K, which is the Steel Legion, because I'm also clarifying for everyone watching because they're going to be the ones doing it. So again, the three options so far, POG, Fallout, 40K, type GRAW for the fourth option, Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. That's the campaign we started last Wednesday. Yeah, I know, Broadshore, so did I. But the Zeus had to cancel. So 4 options so far. Fallout, or excuse me, POG, Fallout, 40K, or GRA. And then the 5th, Star Wars. I'm working on a Star Wars mission to run up potentially on a Wednesday evening. There's other mission files I need to do, but those are the 5 that I could do tonight. Because I want to at least get most of them done tonight anyway. So, again, final time I'll go over it. POG, Fallout, 40K, GRA, GRAW, Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter, and the 5th is Star Wars. And then put it up for like 5 or 10 minutes. And then we can let everyone watching right now pick what we will start with the stream. Probably in about 90 minutes from right now. That gives me a good chunk of time, though, to take care of some IRL stuff first. Alright, it's 4:30. I'm going to spawn some additional infantry QRF here and there. Group them.
This is 1-1 round complete.
And I'm curious what people want.
Boundary, this is the limit.
And then we'll see what I can stream and what I can balance with everything that's going on. Okay, we'll do one more drone swarm coming in from down here.
Foundry, this is a VOD message.
This is Foundry. I'm starting to build the fob on my position, but there are mech suits out to the east.
Copy that.
I think the mech's
Lancer
defensive
moving to
assets are the best
engage.
bet because they're moving with AI at least is very
Call signs
difficult.
are giving you guys areas to defend. But ups and defense is just facing those directions. I don't really care where you put them, just around where Foundry is building. Foundry, this is Evelyn message.
This is Foundry, go 10-4.
Our camera needs a repair on our location. First one.
Roger that, tech piece to be moved. To
Those are all the
Overlord.
crews. We'll do one thing of gun drones up here. I'm only gonna do 6 though. But yeah, I'm hoping to have a pretty full schedule for next week. Just gotta get a good chunk of mission dev done today. So the sniper drones are engaging from range. But yeah, the sheer amount of ordnance coming up to hit these drones. Whew.
Foundry to whatever Chimera just pulled up into the fob, please move that ASAP.
I was seeing if I could turn it around and potentially snipe that air asset out of the sky if it was hovering, but unfortunately not. And I'm using this as a second to be able to catch up with all my DMs. Crit crackle, goddamn. Alright, I'm gonna meme. I'm just gonna meme. You know how we're doing like 20 Shaheed drones or Shaheed, whatever the fuck you call them, in POG the other day? Let's do 20 of these and see what the hell happens. Will it be effective? I have no idea. But you know what? We're memeing. So it doesn't really matter, does it? Give me another set of tanks. Air got blown out of the sky. Don't know what happened there. Maybe it crashed into bubbles. Don't know. There we go. A little bit of stall to play out right here. So we have vehicles kind of patrolling around and hitting whatever they can. Oh, were there other people in an air vehicle that just bled out or something, or what? Ah. Something happened back here. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe they parked something where they shouldn't have. Who knows? Bruh, I can't bubbles. Uh-oh. Well, now I gotta make sure it's not spawning into each other and constantly exploding. No, we're good. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Good. You just hear the ding and I'm dead. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, ding fries are done. We have the air show up there. No, it's okay. I know how to fly, guys. I promise. Totally know how to fly. I totally know how to fly. I completely lost sight of their base. It's over there. Nope, I totally... It's okay. No one's watching anyway. No one can see my my mistakes. Yeah, totally. Yep, anyway. Shh. Oh, I still got one. Okay, yeah, no, I was using this one the entire time. think that was the last one. Yeah, my tanks have just decided they're not even going to push this AO. That's kind of funny. Okay. Don't narc on me. Pole was Fallout? Alright, cool. What was second place? Because Fallout I might be able to finish pretty quickly. Alright. Overlord, this is HiCom. Message over.
Yes, Overlord, go ahead, HiCom.
Be advised, local agents are reporting hostile forces are no longer preparing any attacks on the AO. It appears we have taken out a majority of their force here. Continue working on your FOB, but otherwise, just maintain defensive duties at this time. Over.
Solid copy, will do.
But what was second place? Because I could get it done in, like, the order, but it's okay if people forgot. I can just then work on... Was a tie between Warhammer and Star Wars? Fair. Okay. Yeah, I can get those 3 files done tonight. Then I'll probably take a break, play some pre-sequel with some friends, and then, we'll go from there. So how does this work? Ah, okay. Overlord, this is HiCom. Message over.
This is Overlord, go ahead, HiCom.
Let me know when you're done with the FOB. I can then export it to SQF and then import it into a mission file. And then I can do my best to port that over for next time. Over.
Copy that. Foundry, let me know when you're happy with the place.
Yep, we're just finishing up this west side. Correction, south side.
Copy that. Until Foundry calls in, everyone just, you know, stay on sentry. Stand easy.
Demon Host? Are you gonna move? Okay. It's a plot device. I'll just move it myself. It's fine. We all know how good I am at flying drones, right? Yeah, I'm sure nothing bad will happen. That's a Necron unit? No. You think? No. No, I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it probably doesn't mean anything, right?
Oh, well, this is 1-2. There's a hostile drone skimming the river.
Copy, it's hostile. You can shoot it.
dagger to Overlord. I'm gonna follow it with my skill probe.
Pull over Necron robot.
Foundry to Overlord.
Go ahead, Foundry.
Just placing 2 more towers and we'll be done.
No, copy.
It's the Imperium. They're going to regard everything as hostile. Shh. Hidden. Very hidden. Very, very hidden. Okay, don't worry about it.
All call signs. Start lining up at the index marker inside the base. Boundary, let HICOM know once you finish the base, and then you can save it.
Hidden. Hidden. Very hidden. Okay.
Boundary acknowledges.
This is dagger to Overlord. I have lost the Necron scarab somewhere in the bushes.
Foundry to HICOM.
Message.
Foundry is done making the fob in 3, 2, 1.
Stand by. Alright, that's copied for later. All forces be advised, I believe we're index.
Look at that.
Shit is off.
Alright, good mission, guys. Hope you had fun. If you didn't, feel free to DM me, and I'd love to hear your complaints. Otherwise, next mission will focus on crossing the river and intercepting multiple convoys of the enemy, as well as acting on some of the intel that the tech priest can disseminate from the listening posts. So, good job. Okay. It's a little suspicious, but sure, Bobby. Does anyone have any questions for me?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go... Never mind. I'll see you guys later. Have fun.
Thank you.
Kill him.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Oh god. Oh. Don't look.
Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one.
Yeah, fucking God.